everyone, today our group will be presenting theory about haptic communication. Before that, I would like to introduce my group members, which are Tanushri, Surya Prakash, Liokid E, Pavitra, Sajid Navin, Wang Chisin, Smita, and Vinisha.
Haptic communication is a department of non-verbal communication that refers back to the methods where human beings and animals talk and engage through the experience of touch. Loving contact can cause tremendous results, whilst a violent contact can, in the end, cause a terrible outcome. The field of contact lies in one to enjoy special sensations including pleasure, pain, heat, or cold. Communicate feelings and emotions in a bodily form, creates bodily intimacy, bonds, rapport, comfort, and amplify. Types of physical contact can be results as striking, pushing, pulling, pinching, kissing, strangling, and hand-to-hand preventing are types of physical contact too.
Good day everyone. Now I'll discuss about what is haptic communication. The haptic term has derived from a Greek word which is haptikos. Theoretically, every touch has a unique message like love, encouragement, arguments, violence, and also pain. The word touch has many metaphorical uses and it does not involve any sensitive emotions. One can be emotionally touched, referring to an object or an action that evokes an emotional situation. There are many uses of this theory. Firstly, eye contact, which is people share their interests with their eye contact. Next is entertainment industry. In this industry, the haptic sensors provide adequate support for computing and gaming system. Next is our voice, which is the tone, pitch, and duration, and also the voice quality. Next is body language, which is the people using body movements or gestures instead of using the verbal language. And finally, it's all about object communication. It's all about clothing actually. The types of clothing that people wear are oftenly used to accurately or inaccurately to tell that person's personality traits. So when we tend to see people wearing the same color outfit when they attend any occasion, and that's where the object communication works. When there is no touch, and then people will feel isolated since the basic survival of 6 and 5 cents of living organisms in this world needs touch.
Touching is handled in a different way from one United States of America to another. A suitable contact varies via way of means of cultural group. Rimland and Jones 1995 studied business of human speaking and observed that during England 8%, France 5%, and the Netherlands 4%, touching become uncommon as compared to their Italian 14% and Greek 12.5% sample. Soji 2003 wrote approximately how Americans are dropping contact with this crucial communicate skill. Touch is an effective non-verbal communicate device which has this unique widespread among an advanced and subordinate can cause confusion whether or not the contact is encouraged via way of means of dominance or intimacy with Borisov and Victor 1989. Jones 1985 defined communicate with contact because the communication maximum intimate which is related to the shape which facilitates humans to maintain correct relationship with others. Touch ought to now no longer be taken into consideration simply one experience, however 5 to 7 unique ones distinguishing ache, tickles, temperature, pressure, weight, vibration, and others. And they might be all unique methods to bring information. This comes from the truth that vibration or ache can end up so excessive that it might be counted number as a separate experience from contact.
Hello everyone, I'm Smita. I will be presenting about elements in haptic communication. There are 5 categories in haptic communication. The first one is functional or professional, the second one is social or polite, and the third one is friendship or warm, and also love or intimacy, and also the last one is sexual and arousal. Functional and professional touch explains that people should know the effectiveness of this communication while communicating with their subordinates, but need to be cautious at the same time to understand how this touch can be misunderstood sometimes. Secondly, social and polite touch. Socially touching behaviors help initiate interactions and show that others are included and respected. For an example, social and polite touch are a handshake, a pat on shoulder, or even a fist bump. Thirdly, friendship and warm touch. Touching is often a part of friendship and demonstrates their closeness of each other. They will touch during greeting and also may spontaneously touch one another while communicating. For an example, high five, fist bump with their friends. Love and intimacy touch explains that this touch is not sexual, but it increases feelings of closeness and intimacy, which can lead to arousal touch. Intimate form of touch aims to stimulate people. Lastly, sexual and arousal touch. This process is non-verbal communication to send a message in attempt to gain someone's approval of love, which may lead to love and designed to attract sexual partners.
How to apply haptic communication theory in our life between individuals. Haptic communication plays an important role in human life. The sense of touch is the fundamental component of haptic communication for interpersonal relationship. Touch can be categorized in many terms such as positive, negative, playful, controlled, ritualistic, task-related, and unintentional. For example, handshake is a globally widespread brief greeting or parting tradition in which two people grasp one of each other's like hands. Hugging is a form of endearment in which two people put their arms around the neck, back, or waist of one another and hold each other's close. Holding hands is a form of physical intimacy involving two people. Romantic couples often hold hands as a sign of affection or to express psychological closeness. Massage is the manipulation of the body's soft tissues. The purpose of massage is generally for the treatment of body stress or pain. Striking and slapping are forms of touch in the context of physical abuse. Striking is a direct physical attack with a part of the human's body, usually in a combat spot or as a self-defense. Slapping someone involves the physical contact of eating your hand across another person's face or other parts of their body.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain about the haptic communication that can be applied in our daily life when we are in the group. Okay, before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Vinisha Raghavan, one of the teammates from group Black Venom. Now, we're gonna see how haptic communication can be applied in our daily life when we are in a group. Okay, tactile communication in the early stage of life may establish the foundation of all other forms of communication that human later develop. As one grows older, the frequency of touch decreases. Touch sometimes helps better than verbal communication, and it also helps a lot when we are in the group. For instance, a hand shoulder may be supportive for one person, whereas for another person it may be negative for another. So to avoid this, we can use a handshake or a pat in the back to gain trust and introduce ourselves when we are in the group. Okay, now have a look at the example here. The picture shows how we can apply the haptic communication when we are in the group. So I hope you guys understand about the theory that we can apply in our daily life.
Hello everyone, I'm Sajid from Ipoh, and today I will be explaining about the haptic communication that can be applied in our daily lives in an organization. Haptic communication is important in expressing gratitude, respect, and appreciation among members of an organization. An organization may refer to an entity such as a company, an institution, or an association. One of the basic forms of haptic communication in an organization is a handshake. In an organization, a handshake with a smile gives a positive impression of an individual towards another individual. The act is also responsible and essential in creating a conducive environment for formal and professional work purpose. Moreover, other forms of haptic communication such as high five, shoulder pat, brushing arm are essential as it benefits the bond and relationship among members of an organization in achieving their goals. It is also a positive sign of teamwork which boosts the energy and production level of an individual in their task. In social and welfare-related organizations, haptic communication of members such as a hug or a firm handshake portrays a positive perception towards the society. It even builds the trust among people towards a particular organization.
In conclusion, haptic communication refers to the use of touch as a kind of communication between humans and other animals. Humans rely heavily on the haptic sense because it is a potent tool for social connection and is essential for conveying physical intimacy. Touch might be considered a basic sense, a crucial aspect of social development in humans. If there is no haptic communication among people, people will feel abandonment and isolation because touch is the primary survival instinct. Haptic communication is also an immerse method, could lead to positive and negative correlation with high contact, low contact, and internal indifferences. With haptic communication, we can boost our emotional connection to social communication by communicate and convey emotion through touch. At last, when used properly, haptic communication can sometimes be more empathetic than verbal communication since it can have a stronger influence. To prevent negative impacts, we must therefore become familiar with the local culture and understand the personality of others before applying haptic communication in our daily life.